It was wonderful to see so many amazing moments from my very own hometown, Rio Grande City. And I know there's so much more to come. And speaking of more to come, we have come to the true reason why we are all here this afternoon. It is my honor and privilege to call to the stage the man of the hour, the mayor of Rio Grande City, the Honorable Gilberto Falcón.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2025 State of the City. I'm very proud of everything that we have accomplished this past year. Our commissioners, our directors, and especially our employees have done an excellent job in keeping our city moving forward. And at this time, I want to ask the commissioners, the directors, and especially every single employee that's here to please stand, if you don't mind, to be recognized. And please join me on a big round of applause to every single individual that's on their feet right now, because we have been able to achieve progress thanks to them. Our commissioners and our directors have prepared a presentation of our accomplishments that we have done over the past year. So please enjoy this presentation, and I'll be back in a minute.
Well, hello and welcome. This is your city manager speaking, Gilbert Milan. Over the past year, Rio Grande City has shown a strong commitment to progress, fueled by fresh perspectives and innovative ideas. We have achieved significant milestones and have been more exciting initiatives in development.
Our City Commission welcomes 7 new members to the Economic Development Corporation, all dedicated to supporting small businesses and simplifying incentives for retailers, investors, entrepreneurs, and developers.
We have the Boost Grant program that our Economic Development Corporation Board came up with, which is about $2,500. And we did that. We gave 10 of them, which is about $25,000.
The Boost Grant program provided 10 businesses with $2,500 each, no matching funds required. This 100% grant enabled businesses to make essential improvements and enhance their advertising efforts. A prime example is Angry Burgers.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Roberto García y estamos aquí en Angry Burgers. Nos gustaría dar gracias a Rio Grande City EDC por el grant que dieron hace aproximadamente 1 o 2 meses. Lo que nosotros hicimos con ese grant fue agarrar un sign que pueden ver ahora desde la 83. Es un LED sign que es el nombre de nosotros. Nos ha beneficiado en la forma de que ahora hemos tenido muchos clientes nuevos, la mayoría que van de paso, ya sea para McAllen o igual viceversa, personas de McAllen que vienen como para Zapata, Roma, todos esos lugares, alcanzan a ver ahora este sign grande que pusimos. Y bueno, pues eso la verdad ha aumentado nuestras ventas en forma para otras personas que nunca habían visto este local, ¿verdad? Queremos dar gracias a la ciudad de Rio Grande, ¿verdad? Que siempre nos ha apoyado durante muchos años, a todo tipo de departamento de Rio Grande que tiene que ver con poder hacer estos negocios posibles. No hay nada más feliz que tener a mi familia aquí trabajando junto a nosotros, ayudándonos, apoyándonos, igualmente para todos los clientes, igualmente para la ciudad de Rio Grande.
This is one of the biggest projects, is the initial phase of the Doctors Hospital Renaissance Complex, DHR. What you're gonna see in this complex is specialty clinics being built for all your medical needs. In the future, you will no longer have to go to the valley to go get your medical needs. So this construction here, you're talking about several buildings. It includes paved streets, walking areas, and at the same time, this facilities will work with our local hospital that we have currently in place. So this is a big project here on the west side of Rio Grande City.
By prioritizing shopping locally and attracting shoppers from across the region, Rio Grande City has achieved record sales, tax revenues, and a record financial rating. Mayor Pro Tem Ediel Barrera and Finance Director Leonel Cantu can explain our strategies for achieving this success.
Mr. Cantu, we know that this city received a very difficult accolade to attain this year. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Yeah, actually the city received an A+ rating this year. It's the highest the city has ever gone, so we've never had an A+ rating before. That A+ comes from the good economy in the city, our debt-to-income ratio for the city, our fund balance. Right now, as a matter of fact, we just received a draft for this year's audit, and we have $5.6 million in our fund balance. That's actually 6 months worth of operations, which in normality, every city should have at least three months. We have double that, so the city's doing great right now.
The city is growing exponentially at a high rate. How can we reflect that on the sales tax?
Just in February, we received the highest sales taxes the city has ever received. It was $710,000. That's the first time we hit the $700,000 mark. Before the highest, before that one had been $647,000. So that's almost $60,000 more in 1 month.
Our planning department plays a crucial role in facilitating new businesses in Rio Grande City by providing comprehensive support throughout the building process. Commissioner Eudolio Barrera and Planning Director Tony Cantu recently met with one of the major retailers coming to Rio Grande City to discuss this further.
I'm here with Planning Director, Mr. Tony Cantu. We've noticed that the Planning Department is making great strides in expanding our city and preparing for new business opportunities. Mr. Cantu, can you please tell us more about these exciting developments?
There's a prime example of a project. There's a McDonald's that was built in the west side of town. It went from land development, a re-subdivision, to a building final all within 9 months. So that is a streamline. Also, if you could tell, we're on a 26,000 square foot lease, and it's going to be our future Ross department store. And we're very grateful they're all putting their investments here in the city. And come on into our office, we'll help you out. We'll set up meetings with all other departments, including the public utilities, the public works, the city manager's office, and we'll talk to anybody who wants to build anything here. Our goal is to make anybody's vision, with the help of the city, become a reality.
A safe community is a thriving community, and we're fortunate to have dedicated public safety officers in Rio Grande City. Our fire department is now better equipped to respond to various scenarios, thanks to grants for vehicle repairs, life-saving equipment, gear, and protective equipment.
We're here at the brand new, beautiful public safety building. Chief, it's been long overdue. You guys finally moved in. Let us know, how does it feel and what's going on?
We recently got we worked on a grant, Water Zone grant, and we recently got awarded to over $230,000 in funds.
Nice.
In that aspect, we end up getting an ATV, some much needed equipment, extrication tools, hoses, a lot of little things that we needed for the station in order to keep going as far as what we need as equipment-wise.
We're also developing plans for a secondary fire station by repurposing the former water department building. This will improve response times on the west side of the city.
Our police department is forward-thinking and committed to progress, which led to the establishment of our community's first local police academy. Now the dream of becoming a police officer is more accessible than ever. Housing the cadets in our public safety facility provides them with invaluable firsthand experience in their future line of work. Special thanks to Rio Grande Valley Development Council for their support.
April 4th was the first day of the first ever Rio Grande City Police Academy. So right next to us in our shelter, which is also our training room, we have a total of 17 cadets that are being taught by our own instructors.
Our Animal Control Department is now led by a full-time senior investigator. Eli Gonzalez, one of Rio Grande City's first police officers, is dedicated to investigating animal cruelty, providing clinical opportunities, and raising awareness.
This year will be the very first year that we have a investigator that is a police officer with our department as a director of our animal control.
Nice. It's long overdue.
Yes. That investigator will actually be out there investigating any animal cruelty cases. So any case that has anything to do with animals, he will follow up on that.
Our public utilities and public works departments are dedicated to building and maintaining our city's infrastructure.
With funding from the Texas Water Development Board and HUD, we're moving forward with the much anticipated wastewater treatment plan and improvements to our water system.
Our city commission is committed to providing sewer service throughout our city and is prioritizing areas in our historic district.
We are here standing in Lopez Street and Monroe because we want to talk about the new project coming into this city. Can you explain a little bit of this project that has been waiting for years, sir?
Yes, it's been a long time, so that's correct. Community, we have a new sewer project coming up on North Lopez and Monroe Street. So a total of 33 new connections that we're going to be able to service our community, be able to have the opportunity to have sewer availability for them, which is amazing. And I know it's been a long time coming, but it's already in the process. We're currently in the bid process for this project to take off. So be patient, it's coming, and we're going to be able to provide an additional service for this location itself.
Okay, so if you live in this neighborhood, this is called the old Rio Grande, right? All these streets, Lopez, Garza, Monroe, Retama, Charco Blanco. If you live in a city that didn't have sewer before, well, with this commission and the intentions of this commission, along with the mayor and our city manager, Mr. Milan, we want to provide these services to everybody, right?
That is correct, sir.
Based on feedback from our residents, our commission has prioritized lighting up blighted areas in subdivisions throughout the city to enhance safety and aesthetics.
AEP already finished installing street lights. We had a total of, I believe, about 38 street lights. That's not counting the other ones that they turn off and they put a new light as well. We're gonna be on second phase, which is gonna be 755 country states. So we're already working with Medina Electric for that project.
To prepare for stormy weather and heavy rains, our Public Works Department ensures our drains, alleys, and roads are clear of debris. Our citywide cleanup efforts continue to be utilized by many residents, helping to keep our city clean.
We also clean drainages. Drainages are the most important thing in the city, because if you know our rain that just passed through, our drainage were clean. So that helps water to flow properly.
Rio Grande City's quality of life is shaped by the commitment of our departments, the spirit of our residents, and a shared vision for the future.
I'd like to introduce to you Parks and Recs Director, Mr. Marco Treviño.
Good morning, sir.
Lately, the department has launched several new programs and is currently working very hard to bring more activities to our community. Mr. Marco, can you tell us more about that?
We started Project Revamp. What that is beautifying the parks, making them safer for the community, adding activities for our youth and our community. One of the initiatives that we started is having our own Pony League charter, which has registered over 500 participants
again, thank you for the community for making that possible. Without the community, this wouldn't be happening. Secondly, basketball. Basketball, we opened it up for the 7th and 8th graders, 9th and 10th. That league will start in May, so stay tuned for the schedule, which will be coming out shortly. Registrations will commence for track and field. So track and field is another huge initiative that we'll be launching, making it bigger and better. Another thing that we brought back was men's softball to Rio Grande City. Games being played at Fort Ringgold Park. So let's talk about historic Fort Ringgold Park. The department is working hard to bring that park back to place. It has been abandoned for so many years, and we are working hard to bring it back for the community, which holds a lot of memories.
We have really seen our Main Street program move forward this year and take giant strides in becoming more involved in community events and especially here in the downtown area. And I would just like to ask you, Ms. De La Cruz, what specific activities have you all undertaken that has made this happen?
This year we actually expanded our Bessie 3 trolley tours. We added the Dos Rios Winery Tour and our Stark County Heritage Tour.
What can you tell me about the library programs, activities that you have that are keeping our city moving forward?
Anybody that wants to start or expand a small business, we partner with UTRGV Small Business Development Center, and together with the Rio Grande City Economic Development Corporation, we work together to bring in-person and online resources and webinars. So it's on different resources like how to start your business, but also on customer service, on how to pay your taxes, how to start an LLC. And we also have a lot of books and other resources here at the library.
Well, in order to keep our city moving forward, it is very, very important for all of us to collaborate and work together to make our city and our community shine. And so I'm very blessed to work with the library. We have come together for art walks, for other community events, and one that is near and dear to my heart, the Veterans Appreciation Luncheon. I've also worked with Main Street also for our Hispanic Heritage event called Grito en de Kiosco. I've worked well with the police department, emceeing and helping out with their National Night Out. So it's very important that all of these departments, yes, we're all one department, but together we make one city that is moving forward to make our community shine.
We're happy to be part of this commission at this point, moving things forward. A lot of great things are happening in Rio Grande City. Thank you for all your support.
This isn't just a city, it's a community, and we invite you to be a part of it.
Well, I want to say thank you to all the commissioners and the directors that put this particular video together. Wonderful presentation. Thank you so much. For once more, I want to say good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And I would like to welcome you to the 2025 State of the City. It's an honor to be here today in my very first State of the City address. As a city, it's not only important to know where we stand, but it's also important to know where we are going. In talking to the commissioners, we have talked about ideas, dreams, and goals to achieve. And one of the most ambitious dreams is to create what Commissioner Ediel Barrera calls an ideal city. And it's a city where we can retain our most talented students, where we have attractive job opportunities, where we have sufficient entertainment, beautiful parks, and great quality of life overall. I can tell you that we're not there yet, but as I stand here today, I can assure you that we are moving forward in the right direction. Beginning with infrastructure. Before our city can move forward, we need to address the most basic needs of our community, and that is infrastructure. We're the biggest city in the county, and when I first got elected into office, I was asked to consider paving some of the callejones we have in downtown. And when I asked our personnel to start working on it, to my surprise, the response was, let me get some quotes. And I said, we don't need quotes. Let's just do them in-house. And I was shocked when the response was, we don't have the equipment. And to this commission, that cannot stand. That's why we're moving forward with our street paving division. This new department will be asked to purchase all the necessary paving equipment we need, and this will allow us to pave new roads, maintain our existing ones, and repair potholes within our city. Moving forward with this new division is the only way our employees will keep up with the needs of our city. And we recognize that our employees are the backbone of this city. Without them, we wouldn't be able to make any progress. And to achieve progress, we need to move together. Administration, commission, and employees. For this reason, we made the decision to show our appreciation to our city employees by raising the minimum wage. In the last budget cycle, we increased the hourly rate from $9.50 to $12.50, helping to ensure that our employees receive a fair wage. But it's not just about the dollars and cents, it's about showing that we value the dedication and hard work of those who serve our community. In the next budget cycle, we will be moving forward with discussions to increase the wage to those employees who were not at minimum wage, but that have been faithful with the city for several years now. We want to take care of our employees as much as they take care of their city. And in speaking of employees, Municipal Court has a licensed attorney. For the very first time in history, we have a licensed attorney as our municipal judge. And thanks to his training and expertise, Judge Rene Orlando Garza and his staff have been able to expedite the court's dockets and increase its collection efforts. All of this while remaining fair to our community members by dismissing old and questionable citations, allowing payment options, and by listening to every single case. In April of 2024, the court had collected $87,000 in fines. In comparison to this year, the court has already collected more than $107,000. We are breaking records, and we thank him for his work and dedication to making our justice system more accessible and efficient. And in speaking of collecting fees, let's talk about the Public Utilities Department. I'm very proud of the steps that we took in this department. This is one of the departments where the city was actually moving backwards. When the new commission took office, one of the most alarming news was that we had a huge water loss. In fact, we had about a 40% water loss. Mind you, a 40% water loss translates into a 40% revenue loss. That means that out of $1 million to be collected, we were only collecting $600,000. To address this issue, we began by targeting large commercial accounts, and the easiest way to begin moving forward was by replacing water meters. Immediately after replacing several meters, we found a loss of $1.5 million in just a few accounts. We continue to address the discrepancies, and we're still implementing new strategies. But today, I can report that our efforts have already resulted in a $400,000 increase in revenue in just the 4 months of 2025. As I stand here today, our water loss has been reduced to a 17%. These funds will be reinvested into our water and sewer infrastructure, ensuring that we are prepared for future growth and that every resident has access to reliable, sustainable services. And in speaking of services, One of the services that we have not fully developed is our aviation services. We have a great airport, but it doesn't get used quite often. And one of the reasons is because we do not offer a fuel service, and we currently do not have a complimentary vehicle to offer. Now, for the first time, the Rio Grande City Fire Department applied to the TxDOT Aviation Ramp Grant, which will provide $100,000 in funding for much-needed routine maintenance. Additionally, we are working on securing additional grants that will support improvement to the runway and explore the possibility of establishing a fuel system. This is an important part of our vision to move forward by enhancing local transportation. And as you know, transportation is key to keep growing our economy. And international trade is critical to the success of our city. To fully benefit from our local port of entry, we're working on building a 4-lane roadway dedicated solely to international commercial trucks. The roadway will connect directly from the port of entry around Walmart and directly into 755. This project will redirect all 18-wheelers straight into 755 and into the new loop. The project will alleviate traffic, allowing our citizens to have easier mobility within the city. This will be a $4 million project, and TxDOT has already issued an advanced funding agreement for this project, which has been approved by our city commission. The city will receive $4 million of state and federal funding to complete this project. This new road is expected to bring major interest and growth along the proposed roadway to include commercial and industrial development. And I am happy to say that our city keeps growing. This year alone, more than 54 families have built a house that they can now call home. And in the past 11 months, we have issued more than 96 commercial occupancy permits. More and more investors are focusing on our city to invest their hard-earned dollars. This simply demonstrates a healthy local economy. But our success is not by chance. It's the result of strong partnerships and collaboration. We're fortunate to work with organizations like South Texas College, RGCC ISD, IDEA Public Schools, the Rio Grande City Greater Chamber of Commerce, Valley Metro, the Texas Department of Transportation, the Small Business Administration, the Texas Workforce Commissions, Starr County, and the Starr County Industrial Foundation. These partnerships help to ensure that our city remains a place where opportunity flourishes. In economic development, we're moving forward with new developments. One of the most exciting developments is the upcoming Grande Commerce Retail Plaza, which will bring national retailers like Ulta, Burlington, Five Below, Rack Room Shoes, DD's, and many more. And I am proud to say that we are making tremendous efforts to bring Academy Sports and Outdoors. And I'm confident to say that Academy is a very real possibility in the near future. This development represents retail options for our residents and new job opportunities. This is just the beginning. The continued investment in our city's infrastructure, retail, and business opportunities will ensure that Rio Grande remains a thriving hub of commerce and opportunity. Together, we're moving forward in building a prosperous economy for all. But that's not it. We also have to focus on quality of life. While we have made great progress, our work is far from done. And as we move forward, we're committing to improving the quality of life for all of our residents. We have an exciting new project, and that is a golf course in Rio Grande City. This idea, which may have been ahead of its time when it was first proposed, is one that will enhance the recreational opportunities available to our residents. It will attract tourism and promote healthy living. We have invited our local partners to participate in this project, and so far, we have pitched the idea to STC, RGCCISD, and to Stark County. A golf course provides not only a place to relax, but also serves as a significant driver of our local economy. This project is a clear example of how we're moving forward and ensuring that our city is a place where people can live, work, and play. To close, I want to say that Rio Grande City is strong and its future is bright. Together we have accomplished so much, but we're only getting started. Our city is moving forward with a clear vision to make Rio Grande City a better place for everyone. Whether it's improving infrastructure, investing in our people, or fostering economic growth, every action we take today is a step towards a stronger tomorrow. Our commission remains united, and it is thanks to them that we have achieved so much. Every commissioner brings their own unique set of ideas that will help us move forward in the right direction. And at this time, I would like to invite the commissioners to join me here in the front, beginning with Commissioner Ediel Barrera, Commissioner Nune Barrera, Commissioner Roger Olivares Jr., and Commissioner Ben de Leon. These gentlemen are committed to the success of our city. And for that, I want to say thank you. And I'm going to ask you that you please join me in a big round of applause to them. It's been a real pleasure being able to work with this gentleman. I also want to thank our city manager, Mr. Gilbert Milan, and our assistant city manager, Ms. Sara Hernandez. We appreciate all the hard work that you have done. And at this time, I also want to say that we appreciate all the hard work that has been done by our directors. Thank you. And as I said before, our employees are simply the backbone of our city. Thank you. Thank you to every single employee of this city for everything that you do for us. We sincerely appreciate it. Without you, all of this would have not been able to happen. Thank you. And as you know, this event would have not been able to happen without our sponsors. To every single sponsor that's here today and to those that are not, sincerely, we want to say thank you for all of your support. Thank you for donating to this cause. And I can assure you that every single individual that's here is very thankful and appreciative of your donations. Thank you. And last, I want to recognize that we would have not been able to be here today if it was not for the unconditional support of our friends, our families, our wives, our children, our parents, and our brothers and sisters. Thank you for being there for us. Thank you for always being very supportive. And finally, I want to say thank you to my wife, Mirna Cantu, for always being supportive, for always being by my side, for always caring. Thank you. I love you. And thank you to every single individual that is here today, that took a little bit of time from their busy schedule to come over to shake our hands. We're proud to serve you. We're proud to be there. And I know that the future is bright for Rio Grande City. And along with this gentleman that you see here, like I said, all of them have very unique ideas. And I think that they deserve all the credit because they come up with the greatest ideas to keep moving our city forward. Thank you. And one last thing, as you all know, one of the things that we're very proud as we stand here, all of us, is that the fact that our time is limited and we will make the most of it. And I'm sure that you know why I say that, and I say that because I was just reminding of a very important thing that we did this past year, and that is impose on ourselves term limits. We're very proud of that achievement, and I can tell you that for the limited time that we're here serving our public and our community, we will make the best of it. Thank you so much, and please enjoy your afternoon. Thank you.